Buzzfeed tested video. So all those recipes that you see on Facebook that pop up. And this is also a collab with my friend Courtney Lundquist. And I'm pretty sure she's the first one to start this whole like Buzzfeed tested video idea. And I'm pretty sure she's the first one to start this.
Bruh. What's going on, my peeps? My name is David and welcome back to Buzzfeed test number 26. Meaning we've been doing this for 26 weeks. Meaning we've been doing this for almost 7 months. And what is going on with YouTube these days? When I first got this idea, I specifically searched to make sure no one else was doing this, and I'm pretty sure no one else was. Fast forward 7 months and BuzzFeed related videos are all over the damn place. BuzzFeed recipe tested, BuzzFeed DIY tested, BuzzFeed recipe review. I guess this idea is turning into the YouTuber Whisperers of 2016. If any of you guys are Thatcher Joe fans, you will get that reference. Anyway guys, let's forget about it. I'll get over it eventually. This week we're going to be trying the 3-ingredient cookie truffles suggested by this person, and they look pretty dang simple, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, super simple recipe for us to try this week. All we're going to first need are some cookies. I'm using Oreos, Chips Ahoy, and Milanos. Some different types of chocolates. It's funny how often chocolate is starting to show up in these recipes. It's almost becoming the new cream cheese. Damn it. Alright, to begin, I'm going to throw an entire package of Oreos in my blender. Once again, they don't tell you how much to put, so I'm going to assume that it's an entire package. Blend that up to a nice powder. Then throw that into a bowl with an entire block of cream cheese. Ew. By the way, to anyone who's wondering, I don't hate cream cheese and I never have. It's just that so many recipes use so much of it, I've gotten tired of it. Anyways, once you got that mixed up into what looks like a motor oil cookie dough, you're gonna grab yourself a cookie tray, some wax paper, and start rolling up little balls of the dough. I got about 20 to 22 balls out of this, so just keep that in mind if you want to make more or less. Once those were all formed, I took the tray and threw it in the freezer for about 15 minutes. While that was in the freezer, I grabbed some milk chocolate and melted that down in the microwave. I've had countless nightmares about melting chocolate for the past 2 weeks of my life. Either way, I gotta pull through. I'm doing this for you guys. After the 15 minutes, I took the balls out of the freezer and coated them in the chocolate. At first it was kind of difficult because the balls were picking up a ton of chocolate, but eventually you get the hang of it. And those are all looking pretty good. I threw them back in the fridge for a couple minutes just to speed up the setting process and melted down some white chocolate in the meantime, and eventually gave those a nice little drizzle of the white chocolate. These are looking actually the same as Buzzfeed's. And once again, I threw them in the fridge. Now I'm gonna quickly do the other 2 cookies that I have. So first I grabbed the Chips Ahoy, blended them up, mixed that with some cream cheese, rolled those into balls, froze them, you guys know the drill. I actually coated these ones in the white chocolate and then threw a couple of chocolate chips on the top of those. Once again, these are looking really good. And finally, I'm going to do the exact same process for a 3rd time with the Milano cookies. I'm also going to use the least amount of cream cheese in this one just to see which one is going to turn out better. It was just as easy to mix and combine, and I ended up getting the same consistency. So let's hope that this one isn't as cream cheesy as I think the other ones are going to be. Then decided to sprinkle some Easter colors on top of them. Kind of looks like a unicorn threw up on them, but we'll just go with it. And once I had all 3 batches done, I made up a nice little platter, and there you go. This is actually looking pretty professional if you ask me. I have a hunch that this is going to be a classic don't judge a book by its cover, even though this might be the opposite of the point that that tries to make. Anyway, let's begin with the Oreo truffle. I don't wanna. Ooh, that is so like sickly. This one had by far the most cream cheese in it. It's almost like it separates in your mouth. The chocolate goes on one side and then you just got a ball of chocolatey cream. I'm not a fan. 2 out of 10 on that one. Next up, the Chips Ahoy with a white chocolate coating. Please be better. Okay, as you saw, I put much less cream cheese in this one, and that was a good choice. I'm really trying to taste it because I know what's in it, and even I just get like barely little hints of it, like the back of my tongue. 7 out of 10. We are getting better. Last but not least, the Milano cookies. Is it on me? Again, much better. I feel like I gotta keep checking myself to make sure I don't have chocolate on my face. So this one is better, but I still like the middle one more. This one gets a 5 out of 10. The Milanos are kind of like matzo-y, if any of you eat like matzah. Still not bad though. So what have we learned? Don't use Oreos. Use much less cream cheese than they do in the video. But overall, a shocking success. If you guys like today's Buzzfeed test, will you slap a like on this video for me? Let's shoot for 4,000 again this week. If there's recipes that you've seen that you want me to try, leave them right down in the comments or just tweet them at me. That's a lot easier. And we kind of have a very special edition of a Buzzfeed test coming up next week. So if any of you guys can guess what it's gonna be, leave it down in the comments. And if I see you get it right, I will let you know. Anyways, have an absolutely awesome rest of your week, guys. I'll see you right back here next Thursday. Peace.